Hey folks, Willie18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. Alpha 9, we have a new colony being established. We're actually going to have to name it relatively soon, so I'm trying to give it a little bit of a think as to what I might want to do. Mostly we're getting some mining going on here, which means we're going to be a little bit slow about getting our people indoors. They're going to get a few nasty thoughts to get started, because they'll probably spend the first night of their life outdoors. But the weather is good, and they have a lot of positive sort of mental buffs going on here. Oh, it's so... I got to get those UI mods back in. We'll give things a couple of days and people will hopefully have all those mods up and running once more in the game, because there's a lot of nice UI mods that I got used to in the last Let's Play that I would like to get back. There we go. We're going to have some people go to bed. Boss is going to mine out a little bit more. There we go. Lots of stuff still to haul. Started a fair bit of farming early. I got 2 6x6 plots, which is probably going to be, I'm hoping, more food than I need now, although certainly come winter we're going to have to be a little bit more concerned about it. Like the lighting, 12 degrees outdoors. So yeah, the weather is perfectly fine. One of the things I'm going to do, and I like doing this, is make plant cutting a top priority. So that if I tell any trees to get chopped down, people just go and chop it down right away. It's not a job I normally have set up, so I like just dealing with it instantaneously when it comes up. Eating some peels outside, and the fact that I did set some plants to be harvested means they will do that, which makes me happy, because what it'll do is it'll reset the harvestable time on those plants. So we get a few things right away. Well, that's why I didn't finish planting right away, because we needed to cut the grass that was in the way before you could finish planting. So now I'm really happy that I set a high priority plant cutting job, so that we can actually properly set up our farm plots. I will most likely set up a little bit of the farming of the thing that gives you medicine. Medical herbs. I'll make it a very small plot this time around. I might also start with a relatively quick kind of cotton farming or something, because there's a lot of potential there. Oh, that's a wall. What do we have here? That's compacted plasteel. Oh my god, it just keeps coming. So, that's good, but it's making it like, we need a meal source. Yeah, we're almost out of raw meals. But it is making it kind of annoying that I can't just carve out a room, because I'm like, no, I must capture all this stuff first. Maybe what I'll do is, tell you what, let's cancel that. And mine a tunnel this way now. Which is going to be fine, we'll have a couple of tunnels. And then I'm going to get some bedrooms going. We can rebuild these walls afterwards, it's going to be fine. So, some people were saying that 5x4 is what you need to avoid debuffs while you're sleeping. Oh, you know what I don't like about this? What I don't like about this is that we can't have a centered door. Hang on. We'll have that. Let's move over here. So if I go 5x4 this way, I'll have a nice centered door, which will make me feel happy. So that'll be enough to avoid a cramped quarters debuff at night, which means they're not going to flip out at night. But it's not necessary to go any bigger for like a spacious environment, except for the prisoners, which I like, just because when they leave the room, they lose the debuff. But I really like prisoners and medical places to have the full size. Yeah, we're gonna have to rebuild a bunch of walls here after the fact. We can also go and structure. No. Yeah, structure. Get, I guess we'll build wooden walls over here. We're gonna have lots of wood this time, unlike last time, and we'll make a wooden auto door right there. We are gonna want some power relatively soon. Mind that. Gallegos is mostly hauling, which is good. There's a lot of stuff to haul. Hey, now we need a name for our colony. Okay, so we're gonna call this, don't open ancient Cryptsville. I'm gonna call this one, Brussels. Brussels! Such a proud and mighty name. Named after a tribe of warrior people. Or something. Not really. Of course, everyone knows that Brussels is the capital of France in real life. And that. Need defenses. Yeah, we really do. Which also means power. So, I might go ahead and get started on that, which is probably a pretty good idea. Just build, like right over here. We're gonna go a couple of turrets. Like so. And we're gonna build a solar panel right in here where it's not gonna overlap. Yeah, not a whole lot going on. But just a token little thing, so if we do get a pirate, we'll have a couple of guns there. This wall might actually be slightly in our way from those guns. They can use this as cover. Well, they've got lots of things they can use as cover. Variety of rocks, all kinds of stuff like that. We need a dumping zone as well. Let me go ahead and get that going way over here. And we will haul some rocks out of the way at some point. Yeah, one of the mods I'm missing right now is the auto designation of hauling. Hey, we got some people visiting. 2 people. Could technically be captured, but I think we'll leave them alone. So we need to get cooking soon or get a nutrient paste dispenser one way or another. Because we are going to run out of survival meals and then people will start eating raw food, which is not ideal. Although again, right now they're happy enough that they could afford to eat raw food and they won't flip out. Chopping trees in this area, which is going to be good. Got the gun set up already, which is nice. We have lots of steel still left in the bank. God, we're getting a lot of plasteel right now, which is... Huh. I may want to not continue to dig out the plasteel at this time. So, let's go ahead and designate, like, another proper room shape over here. 4x5, and then we'll rebuild the walls afterwards. So that'll bring us to 3 bedrooms. Everyone will have an individual bedroom, and we'll build some beds in there, and that'll be fine. Feels like a bit of a slow start. That's the thing, these mining starts always feel super slow to me. And I realize that they're pretty good, but I'm usually like, let's build a building right away. But we're not in frigid territory. People are fine. I mean, it's cool outside, but not cold. So, yeah, things are all right. I could potentially afford to... Oh, they included power switches in the actual game. Lovely. Can you toggle these things on? Yeah, designate toggle power. I'm going to leave these on, but I'm actually really happy. I didn't realize they added the power switch in the base game itself. So what I can do right here, install a power switch so we can toggle these guns on and off with one click, which is good. Then over here, we'll run a power conduit this way. The auto door. I mean, we're going to want them for the rooms at some point, no matter what. Need batteries. Galagos draws near the ancient structure. Yeah. We're not opening that one. It's one of those. Now, what I have to make sure is that it's not, like, in range of any combat where someone will, like, blow up this area. Local squirrel has gone mad. Alright, let's... Oh, there's not the button to designate hunting over here. Hunt the squirrel. I think we'll toggle it on. Hunting is a top priority. I think that will encourage a couple of people to go shoot it. Actually, one person will go shoot it, and then they'll get killed. They'll get meleeed to death by a squirrel is what's going to happen. So, rather... Who else? We need Voss over here. Voss, you've been drafted. Oops. Toggled accidentally. Voss, you are drafted. Come over here. Galagos, you are also drafted. And you're going to go take cover here. Take cover versus the squirrels. Kill it. Kill it. Oh. We had help. Alright, good. Excellent. I'm going to unforbid that. And it's going to get dumped right away. Very nice. Okay, good. Thank you. Come again. Alright. Keep digging out these rooms that will eventually become bedrooms. And then, yeah, structure. We can use some... Yeah, let's use plasteel walls. No. Just wooden walls will be fine. We actually need this part to go away. Because that's where the door is supposed to go. Need battery, need treating capacity. We're working on it. And yeah, batteries at night. We want the batteries to be indoors, though. Let me go and put it right here. And then make sure the power continues. Okay, the visitors are leaving. Don't want the battery outside because they can short out. And speaking of, let's toggle the power. Oh, if you have a power switch, it's instant. Oh, that's really good. Okay, I can put up with that. If you have a power switch, it's instant over here. You don't have to designate turning on and off, so we'll use power switches. Alright, so not as bad, not as hard as I thought it would be. we're going to have like unlimited wood on this map. Unlike the last one, the desert map, which we were perpetually short on things. This is indoors correctly? Yes, indeed it is. God, it takes a long time to mine. For crying out loud. Another potential bedroom over there. And then what we're going to do is get a big... I don't know how big you can do it without a support. We'll go 8 by 8. And then another 8 by 8 area over here. Which will be a place where we put internal stockpiles, dining halls, production environments, and the communications array as well. All right, let's go ahead and harvest a little bit more. Just to make sure we have at least some raw food. The last thing we want to do is start starving. We have a little bit of raw food kicking around, including some raw potatoes. Did we pick that? I mean, we haven't had any crops tick in yet. I'm wondering. Still not super hot, which is good because our food won't rot too fast. We're quite far away from getting a refrigeration set up. I guess I could even go and get some actual beds designated in here. I'm going to wait for one more tick, but that's the spot where I'm going to want the beds. So that works out okay. What do we get? More people from Struggles Tree have come in. All right. Still a bit, you know, bit of a slow start, but not too bad. I think there's still hauling to be done, like, all over the map. Yes, there's a lot of walking there. Is this more steel? It is. I mean, we're going to want to go and de-designate the, or de-forbid. Oh, some meals, too. Unforbid the silver at some point. But the steel is pretty good. I guess maybe it was the last map, the failed map, where I went and flagged things as being okay. We got some muffaloes. Yeah, getting a little bit of hunting would be good. It's less efficient. It's less easy. It's more time consuming to hunt than just do agriculture. But there's a lot of food potential out there. Especially if we get things going. Hey, we are harvesting potatoes. Lots of raw food. Definitely are going to have to get our cooking environment going relatively soon here. There you go. Our bedrooms are starting to take shape. There's still raw food. Let's check the mood of everyone. I think we're still fine. Very tired. Well, you'll go to bed soon. Slept outside, ate outside, but your moods are still super high just because of the new colony enthusiasm. So we're still okay. That will, of course, fade away over time, but for now we're okay. And do here is run power through the doors. That. And keep the power coming down that way. Because then what we can do is... well, we don't need standing lamps inside of the bedrooms because they don't need it when they're sleeping. You might want some lamps in the hallway, but that's such a temporary little darkness buff. Now it's going to be fine. Mostly we're going to be concerned with bringing power into our rooms over here. So presumably, I can, first of all, claim this, and secondly, deconstruct this area and not die. Please. Yeah, there we go. Just regular stone on the other side? Yeah, it is. It is granite, which takes a while to dig through. Although, make some great structures later on, so I'm okay with that. Let me tell you what. Let me go ahead and cancel this digging over here. Because then we'll have our 3 bedrooms. We'll have this, and then one room where we can have a cooking table. I do want to start a cooking table relatively quickly. We're going to want to blockade off things over here relatively soon. Wow, do we only have like one neighbor? It's only Struggles Tree, but they come a lot. They're very sociable. Dig. Yeah, we're gonna want to get all this plasteel out. And we'll want to redesignate, put up some walls, redesignate the bedrooms. Feel good about our lives. While sleeping at night, outdoors. We do have one internal bedroom, though, so someone can sleep inside. Not particularly clean yet, because our person who is on hauling duty, or cleaning duty, is also on hauling duty, which is fine. I think right now the hauling is way more valuable than the cleaning. But luckily everyone can do it, and we'll probably increase the priority of some of those things. We might make like cleaning priority 1, for example. Just keep everything clean all the time, no matter what. Nice to have these internal granite walls. Although we're going to have a complete mismatch, because we've got granite here, stone, or just regular granite here, and then wooden walls over here. Yeah, it's a little bit derpy and uncoordinated, but, you know, as long as it works, it works. It's being hauled there. We've got lots of trees we can chop down. I'm not going to rush it because we do have wood right now, and I'd rather have them be busy doing other things, but it's technically possible, and that's nice. Lego's doing lots of hauling, a little bit of sleeping. Nighttime, so everyone's going to get there. I definitely do feel the slightly longer day-night tick rate. Right, the length of an entire day, the 24-hour cycle, is 20% longer in Alpha 9 than it was in Alpha 8. So the nights are longer, definitely. It's not just the days that are longer. But I think it leads to a little less toggling back and forth of duties, and I think it feels all right. Might be that much more important to have a better bedroom, though, with the fact that effectively the nights are longer. And if they're unhappy in a unclean, tiny, cramped bedroom, then it might increase the chance that they'll actually flip out. Hit that soft limit. All right, lots of plants. We got some corn coming in now, which is good. Now, knowing that clothing deteriorates, it might be a really nice thing to actually get started on. I wonder if that'll interfere with the power. No, I think the power can run under there. It might be a good idea to actually get started on some cotton or even devil strand clothing. I'm going to start working the devil strand. I don't know if you need, like, if there's a skill level you need to reach to work devil strand. I'm going to go ahead and get that started. Might be too large of an area, I don't know. And I'm also going to make a small growing zone, just like a 4x4, maybe even 3x3 would be sufficient. I don't know, but we're going to use this one to make the Zerigium, which is slightly lower quality medicine, but it means we can continue to get medicine even after we run out. Let's say if we get broke. So I do want the trading capacity relatively soon. That'll be probably one of the first things I plop into this room. We're going to make sure to extend the power into there. Very likely we'll want a second solar panel relatively soon. Right now, we got lots of power, though. We have no auto doors, and our guns are turned off, so generally speaking, we're okay. But our communications panel will start to require a little bit more regular power. So it's a good thing we've got some decent growers. Well, we have one really good grower, right? This one here, the skill of 6. But over here, the skill of 4 ain't bad. And I think you might even have a little bit of passion for it. I can put it as like a level 4 priority job, which you'll never get to because you'll always be busy hauling, basically. But, you know, what the hell, we'll turn it on. Could happen. Going to be really excited to get the geothermals going. The fact that we've got 2 in the starting area that we can defend is going to be fantastically powerful. I could start putting up the wall. I mean, what I'm thinking is probably something like I'll leave the opening somewhere around here, something like that. Block it off. Whoa! Pirates! They will prepare for an attack. I was going to say the first attack will almost certainly just be 1 pirate, which is fine. I wonder if you're any good, if we might want to capture you. Might work. I mean, maybe you'll just die. That can happen too. If I toggle this on, you're just going to be on, which is good. I might use this wall for cover. You know what I'm thinking? I'm going to deconstruct this wall. Well, there's too many cover options. It doesn't matter. Cancel. There. And it's granite, or it's slate. So it's not going to match the look of the rest of our walls, because we're going to build a granite wall later on. Legos, you are walking within range of the pirate. Get the fuck out of there. Alright, so they're kited there. Wang, we're going to get you out of the way. Voss, who's my good shooter, come over here. I mean, mostly we're going to count on the turrets. I mean, I know this Voss has no cover here. Hey, excellent. We're going to release you both. Let's make this into a prisoner bed. Capture the prisoner and take a look at what we can get. It may or may not be worthwhile doing. We'll have to see. Play that one by ear. Might be worth putting down some paths and roads relatively soon, too, to save some time. Oh, Wang, I can release you. All right, Bluebird. So first of all, you can't intellectual or scary, which means you can't firefight. Or artistic. But you have actually really good medicine. You could be our doctor. Miner. Fast walker is really good. Code lover is fine. Slothful does kind of suck a lot. But you're not terrible. What's your... Recruit difficulty is only 53. Fuck yeah! You'll even get medicine. Hang on, check the health. Make sure nothing's been shot off. Nothing has been shot off. You're 43. No, let's get you some proper medical attention. toggle all these guys, reset their jobs, and make sure... Doctoring over here. Top priority. We're both at skill 3, right? So it doesn't really matter who doctors. It's kind of sucky. Wang. Betty Wang Chung tonight. You're going to treat Bluebird. We are going to need a light in here as quickly as possible to stop Bluebird from having the darkness debuff. Summer has begun, but winter is coming. We are working on it. We have no meal capacity, no trading potential, nothing like that. I can, though. Do I want the nutrient dispenser? No. What are the cooking skills? Cooking. 3, 3, 0. Kind of rough. We might want to live with a nutrient dispenser for a little while, and then remove it later. That way no one has to spend any time cooking meals. So I think we're going to do that. I don't know if... Well, oh, it can be shocked. I think it can be rained on, so we don't want that. It's kind of a annoying positioning. I think we'll dig out a bit more space before we continue. Dig out a little bit more just so that I can place it in a more convenient position and have room with hoppers that don't block the door. Eating some raw meals. Install the light. How you feeling there, Bluebird? Well, you're urgently hungry. Wardening. There we go. Top priority. Not bad. Who was it? Gallegos, the commissioner. So he's going to eat a meal, and then he should deliver some food over there. There we go, and start some chats. Excellent. Alright, hopefully we'll get him up there. He's pretty unhappy. He is also naked right now. What? Are we being attacked by something? Oh, I think something did snap, but then got killed by the turrets. Alright, let's toggle off that power now. Save the batteries. And there's the rain, but I don't think we have anything that's vulnerable to being short-circuited, which is good. Nutrient paste dispenser, so you'll actually go... Blocked by granite chunk. Shouldn't that get auto-hauled? Maybe it needs a bit more space. A local wild boar is gone crazy. Currently fighting squirrel. We're just going to toggle power on. Yay! And then toggle it off again. Okay, excellent. You know, we need a little butcher's table. Maybe we'll go ahead and do some cooking. We can do the hunting. Cooking is so good. We're gonna need like a food stockpile that's indoors, refrigeration. Do we have the temperature control yet? We do have the cooler. Maybe do we go for cooking right away? Now, I'm gonna go ahead and do the nutrient paste dispenser. We'll disassemble it later on. I don't understand. Why doesn't it auto-hauled? And we'll haul that away. When you put something where there's a chunk, it should get moved, shouldn't it? I'm sure of it, just like trees get automatically cut down. This feels very bizarre to me. Well, we'll wrap up this episode. Next episode, we'll get the nutrient paste dispenser, just so that we don't have to use any time cooking. But I will disassemble it at some point. We'll get a cooking table, and actually certainly a butchering table relatively soon as well. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.